Hey, what's happening, Midtown? Welcome to the home of Walk and Talk. Today's Walk and Talk, I'm going to talk about the movie Cutie. All right, everybody's talking about the movie Cutie. I just finished watching the movie like an hour ago, so I'm going to talk about it since it's fresh in my mind. Now they're asking in Twitter land out there they want the movie banned. Team Pool is going crazy, talking about the film. All the conservatives are going crazy. Some liberals are going not too crazy. And I'm going to give you my perspective of this movie. Yes, there is how you call this female, young female exploitation. You know, they're exposing these children out there. But you got to bear in mind that this film took place in France, and it was made in French, and they translated in English. And if you know France, well, they are feminists, liberals. That's what they do out there, right? I'm not making an excuse regarding to the exploitation of children. I'm not saying that. I want to talk about the film because in this particular film, expose female nature to the T. Everything that we talk about female nature is right there in that film. All I say 90% the metal content created throughout the years is in this film. So let's walk and talk about the film, right? I found the film, besides the grungy parts with the dancing and stuff, but I did find the film very fascinating. Very fascinating. And this to me, I don't want this film to get banned. I don't. Because I don't know if they're crying about this young girls out there being exposed or they're crying about how female truly nature has been exposed in the film. Like we talk about here, I talked about many times that social media has brought the worst in female nature and they become narcissists. And in this film, we focus on a lot of stuff. Well, the film itself is basically is a dancing film with drama, right? Take place in Paris, France, out there. And well, I'm about to jump in a little bit of description. So if you haven't seen it, well, this is going to be a spoiler alert, and I'm going to talk about it. So this is an immigrant family who came from Africa, and her dad, they are Muslim descent. So her dad going to get a second wife, single mother of children of three of them. Well, one of them is a 12-year-old girl, and she met up with other girls in school. And you got to bear in mind, this is the inner city. This is in Paris, and if you haven't lived in a city, well, kids grow fast. It is what it is. I grew up in a city, and we grew fast, and it shows everything that we talk about regarding to female nature. Well, there's three generations out there that migrated from Africa, from Muslim religion descent. Three generations: the grandma, the mom, and the daughter, right? And we mentioned this to Midtown, especially those men that want to get married overseas and bring their wife here, and we tell them not to do that because the first time when they come over here, they're gonna get contaminated by these other women out here. And it's the truth. That's what happened when this family moved from Africa to Paris. By the time that the young girl already was, transformed, the culture from Africa and the Muslim culture was gone. She was transformed to the Western society. That's what it is. So, you know, it started out with she being with her friends, being teenage girls, and she looked at her friends, and the friends are dancing and stuff like that, and she wanted to be in the group. Well, she didn't have no phone or anything like that at the time, right? And throughout the movie, it progresses, and throughout the movie, it progresses the Western society and female nature that we live in to this day. So it's relevant. The movie is relevant to this day because it's happening right now as we speak. So the movie, they've tried to bring the controversial, and it's just the scenes. There's some groundy scenes out there. Well, it showed parts of girls being jealous with each other, competition with each other. And, they show parts where this 12-year-old go to high school and trying to hook up with older guys. That's happening. That's always happened, right? She went out there, still money from her mother and bought her friend's dress so they can go to the dance competition. Meanwhile, she was using her younger brother to do her bidding for her and bribing her younger brother. Um, you know, she went out there. She first did not get a phone. She stole a phone from one of the workers in the van, and then she got hooked up in the social media. Now she started looking at these so-called celebrities, you know, like let's say like Cardi B and stuff like that. They were showing booty shaking and twerking and stuff like that. You got to understand that these older women out there, they expose themselves. So what happens that these young girls, they mimic and copy that stuff, and everything is it's related, right? So she stole from her parents, from her mother actually. She stole the phone. Uh, women are very competitive with each other, so they show the competitive nature of women. And she went as far as pushing one girl that was going to the dance competition and push her to the water, and the girl cannot swim. So she went out there, you know, to to what I, to eliminate the competition. That's what pretty much I'm trying to say. It was one part. I found it ironic. This bunch of women, her moms and aunties and stuff like that, and they are praying on a room. So she got hold of the phone and she's going through social media, going through videos and copying stuff. And the women are praying, and she decided to put a belka on top of her head and start looking at videos of women dancing parochially, you know. And I found that part. I was like, whoa, that was crazy. And you know, in one part, they're right there in this laser tag place, and they are dressing very skimpy. They just finished the competition, and they go in without paying. The group without paying money. So the security guard told them, "Hey, give me your parents' phone number because I want to call them so they can come and pick you up." And this part, well, he called the coworker, the security coworker, and these girls, they trying to provoke him in a sexual way. And the guy kind of like gave a look, like a sexual look. So in that part, they're portraying men to be like predators. So the film is pretty accurate when it comes down to a lot of shit, a lot of stuff, you know. And see, I'm trying to remember everything that I can here, because I found it very, very interesting how this film was made, because it shows the viciousness of female nature, truly female nature. And each part they show in the film, I was like, yep, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we talked. It's like, this is truly female nature in today's society, especially with the internet and social media. They went out there and they start progressing, getting more sexier, because they found that being sexier and being provocative make them popular. And there's one particular scene that was very disturbing, because it showed female nature, how vindictive they are. So the owner of the phone, which is sort of like a coworker who was working in apartments, fixing up their bedroom, caught her with the phone. And he said, "You be having this phone all this time? I want my phone." So she locked herself in the bathroom, and she said, "I'm not going to give you the phone. This is my phone. I need my phone," because she needed the phone to be in social media and communicate with other girls. He's like, "I'm not leaving until you give me my phone." So what she did, she took a picture of herself, meaning the private part, and then gave it the phone to him. Not only that, before that scene, because this is the thing with phones and young people, right? She wanted that phone so bad that she gave this man a sexual offering for the phone, and then she locked herself up. And he told us, like, "Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind?" And that's one thing that women would do, They're trying to seduce men. So All this stuff that I'm talking about, and I'm leaving a lot of parts behind because I'm going through my, my collected thought right here, and I'm doing multiple tasks. So it portrays female nature, what we've been talking about for quite some time, honestly, to the T, to the T. In conclusion, right, because I'm going to end up this right here. Me, myself, there were some grungy parts to the movie, but you got to bear, I'm a content creator, and I'm a metal. And the thing that I found fascinating, how accurate female nature in today's society was portrayed in the film. And I think if this channel gets cut down today, I think that film has vindicated what we've been saying for so long. Sorry, my bad. I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath. So, if you have Netflix, go check it out. Go check it out. I thought the film was well put together, besides the, the grungy parts with these minors. I get it, why people are upset from that part. But the rest of it, when it comes down exposing the director, writer, exposed women nature in the Western world. Well, with these fellas out there, I say peace. Stay metal. I'll definitely catch the next podcast or video.